Whoa, buddy. Hey, whoa, buddy. Did you see that China reported that there were 60,000 COVID deaths in the month? That's a new record, huh? New record! No, that does sound like quite a bit, huh? But to the Chinese population, what is that? That's like a grain of sand next to the entire beachside resort that is China. That's what they get for letting them have more than one kid, huh? But I've been seeing all these people post about blood clots and healthy and young people dying out of nowhere, and because of the jab. And I always point to the anime Death Note. Like, there are other things in play here, man. People could be dying because, I don't know, their own health reasons or their genes or anything. Have you ever seen the Final Destination movie series? When death comes for you, he comes. That's it. I always thought of a boring version of the Final Destination series where all the main characters just die of heart attacks, and then the end roll credits, end of movie. We save a lot of money for the budget, and we don't need to do CGI there. So yeah, great job, guys. Great movie. And yeah, me speaking about Death Note. If you haven't seen Death Note, guys, y'all are missing out. Even if you're not a fan of anime, that shit is it's a great like detective anti-hero like story, and y'all should definitely give it a chance. And if you don't feel like watching the anime, I guess you go ahead and watch the Death Note American version film they put out on Netflix, even though it actually kind of sucks. But you'll still get an idea, and maybe, I don't know, it'll interest you into actually watching the whole anime, which, by the way, isn't even that long. It's maybe 2 or 3 seasons, and it's not like these endless animes like My Hero Academia or Dragon Ball Z. And nah, this is shit you can binge in like a couple days and actually be satisfied with it, because it legit ends. Which I've been wanting to watch more shows and be more cultured, but yeah, I've just been here, I don't know, typing away like Snoopy when he's writing, and that it's a dark and stormy night in his doghouse. Same vibe. Trying to be the same vibe, that Charles Schultz vibe. And I'll admit to everyone, I have gotten the vaccine, which, I mean, come on, look at my diet. I eat bacon and egg and cheese tacos every day, and frozen pizza and hamburgers for dinner. So I was already putting poison in my body way before the vaccine. But hey, if it does stop by heart, I've got some pretty good life insurance, so glad I could leave my nieces something other than, my YouTube channel with 420 YouTube subscribers, which I'm grateful for all of you subscribing. Please tell your friends to subscribe, youtube.com/@LorenzoAriola. And I promise, if we get well over that 1,000 subscribers mark, I'll be doing a lot more, I don't know, content, live streaming content, as well as, I don't know, just more shit. Y'all tell me what y'all want to see. I know on the Patreon I put out ad-free and exclusive unheard stuff, so tell me what you want to see from me, the entertainer, to you, the entertained. Speaking of being entertained, did y'all see that MLK statue that looked like a bronze woman's hands holding a huge black dick or whatever? I'm honestly not sure where the artist was going with that. Like, is it supposed to be like a Georgia O'Keeffe flowers that aren't actually flowers, they're actually vaginas? Or is it just our society that sees the dirtiness in everything? Was that the motif of it? No. Has the internet like really polluted our minds that badly, where we see caca and pee-pee and poo-poo anytime we look at something? Well, yes it did. We are all very sick people. That's why we need the vaccine. That we're sick. We all need the vaccine. The lizard people. But yeah, it's supposed to be like hands holding other hands? Was that what the sculpture was going for? And is that racist that they make the black people statue bronze and the white people statues are silver, because, bronze is last place while silver is second place and white is better than black? Now, we could literally like dissect every bit of a statue, but again, just a weird fucking statue. I think everyone can agree with that. It's kind of like when Paramount Pictures and Sega put out the trailer for the Sonic the Hedgehog movie, that first trailer, and everyone like universally thought, yeah, nah, that doesn't look right. Sonic looks a bit off. He needs to be fixed, Yeah, so here's hoping they fix this statue, because nobody's trying to be racist in saying it looks like shit. It really does, Like, who designed it? Was it the FBI and they just wanted to piss on the headstone that is MLK after hitting the nails into his coffin? Because I'm pretty sure the FBI killed Martin Luther King. Like, that's a known fact, right? That they killed him. They just murdered him. I don't know. Whatever. You could look it up. I'm not gonna look it up. I have enough things that I already know too much. But here's some other news. I guess seems that Chrissy Teigen had a baby and it didn't fucking die this time. So good for her. Good for you, Chrissy Teigen. Good for you. Did you see the last time she had a baby? And it was like a stillborn or some shit. So it didn't like live, but she was still there posting black and white pictures of herself that she lost the baby, like it was the Battle of Iwo Jima or something. Like, you may be saying, oh, Lorenzo, why are you so harsh on her? Well, for one, she's very, very, very ugly, that Chrissy Teigen, both on the inside and the outside. I know she had to quit Twitter like 3 times for pissing off not only like her fans, but just the whole world, because she was either being insensitive or being racist or straight up bullying and telling people that they should just fucking kill themselves. So yeah, as far as I'm concerned, she's just a straight up villain, that Chrissy Teigen. And then yeah, she's just ugly as fuck too. Even with all the makeup she wears and the surgeries she's most likely paid for and all the banana bread she bakes, you homemaker fucking stupid whore. But yeah, she's just ugly and untalented, and yet she has this influence, and it confuses the law of the land, doesn't it? You know? That, and I'm not a fan of her husband, because yeah, he's not good looking either, you know? He makes okay music, he really does, but I really don't like to target him. She's more of the target. But yeah, so I hope her baby's healthy, but I wish nothing but misery on Chrissy Teigen, because she's a person that actually deserves it. Stupid bitch. Speaking of stupid bitches, did you see this cop from Tennessee that I guess was in an open relationship with her cuck boyfriend and had all these steamy romps, as it says here in this article, where she had sexual relations with at least 6 officers in her precinct, and at least 4 of them were fired, and on all these sexcapades that were going down here at this police station. And man, I say, what's so wrong with that? Like, she was a white woman pleasuring black men. Isn't that what we were asking more for with these Black Lives Matter movements? And even more so with the Me Too movements, because she's a consenting adult, you know? So, like, this sounds like a win-win in all situations. Come on, man. Like, this should have been the feel-good story for the start of 2023, and you're turning it into this huge controversy. That's what the news media does, is twisting what could have brought our nation more together into a news piece that divides us even more. Those lizard people don't like having any fun at all, do they? They just like keeping their eggs and charging you $5 for the dozen. By the way, that girl cop from Tennessee was not a 10 IC. Yeah, she was maybe a 3 or a 4 at best. And she had like a baby face. Like, for real, dude. Her face looks like a fucking 4-year-old's face. Yeah, like, props to her skincare routine, because she doesn't have like any pores and she's got real smooth skin. But honey, you look like a fucking toddler. And wow, did you see, I'm changing the subject now, that they're touting the HBO Max cartoon Velma as like the most watched original cartoon off of the HBO network. And see, this is what hate watching does. Like, not only does it give power to comedians like Brendan Schaub that aren't even funny, like, at all, but you put the eyeballs, all this shit, you know, of a show, and now it's going to get renewed for a second season because the world just loves watching train wrecks like this, right? Like, everyone's saying about how shitty it is, and now everyone wants to watch it to say how shitty it is, you know? And I will say, I'd rather watch this bastardized Scooby-Doo spinoff rather than anything Chrissy Teigen is in, because Chrissy Teigen is so fucking horrible. And I feel bad for all women and female M&Ms that are forced to share the gender that Chrissy Teigen is, and that makes every one of them look bad. Shit, at least the Tennessee cop made white women look like they could take a licking and keep on ticking, you know? That's what I always say. I'm gonna live, I'm gonna fly, I'm gonna fail, gonna die. Anyways, that's another episode for today, guys. Tell me if you think the vaccine or COVID is really the cause of all these deaths, or if it's changing our DNA from M&Ms into Skittles, and instead of female chocolate, we're tasting the queer ass rainbow in your blood when you bite down on your tongue. You weirdo. And what do you want to see more out of me for content? Do you want me to rate and review things? Do you want anime, wrestling, YouTube videos? Y'all send and suggest. I don't know. I don't care. We're just making every day. We're just making it another day and having fun, you know. And if you can like and subscribe and share to get this madman's machine up and spread around the world, that'd be great, right? And what do y'all think of the MLK statue looks like? Do you think whatever it looks like that a white woman would want to get fisted by it or lick it? I don't know. You know how those Tennessee white women are. TENNESSEE. And y'all quit watching shit shows like Velma. No, I haven't seen it yet at all, but who knows? Maybe if it's good, I don't know. If you just want to ignore Hanna-Barbera and piss on their graves, that's fine. But I don't know. Tell me if y'all want me to watch it. I'll watch it. I don't give a shit. Tell me what y'all want, the audience, you know. But yeah, thank you guys again for listening. And again, we made it another day. If you haven't heard it yet, I'm proud of you. Unless you're Chrissy Teigen, then fuck you, Chrissy Teigen, you stupid bitch.